Well, here's a close-up view of my AlphaStim SCS, or stress control system. It's very compact, very well made, and extremely simple to use. It's only got two buttons in the front. It's got a power button and a time session button. By pushing on the timer button, you change between a 20-minute session or a 60-minute session. And on the side, you've got a power wheel, and it's just like a volume knob on a radio. It's also recessed a little bit, so once you set the amount of power that's going to be going to your ear clips, it doesn't get knocked. And so you can go ahead and put the whole unit in your pocket and go about your daily routine, and you don't have to worry about things getting out of adjustment. So that's a really nice feature as well. Now, depending upon how you react to the AlphaStim itself is going to depend upon how long of a session you're going to need. Once I turn the unit on, you notice it's in an hour. I need an hour because I can't get past the number 2 on. I'm very, very sensitive. What happens is if I adjust it past the number 2, I start to get a little bit dizzy and I start to get a little bit of a headache. So you want to adjust this until you don't feel any side effects at all. It's still effective. You don't have to worry about that. I have to do an hour session because if you can't make it to 2 or beyond, you really need a longer session. If you can make it past 2, then you can go down to the 20-minute session, which is just by pushing on the timer again. Notice it goes down to 20. That's it. I mean, that's how hard it is to use the AlphaStim. It's really, really simple. Now, what you want to do before you put the ear clips on your earlobes is that you want to wet them with a little bit of the conduction fluid. And this comes with the AlphaStim. This is about, I'd say, 30 to 45-day supply. And if the AlphaStim works for you, you should go ahead and go on the website and purchase. They have a big old bottle of this stuff. It'll last a long, long time. The same thing for the little felt pads. They give you plenty of felt pads, which are going to last, oh man, forever. But you may have to buy some eventually. It's got a very, very low amount of consumables that you're going to have to purchase in the future, so the cost of ownership is really low. What you're going to do is put a couple drops of the conduction fluid along the pads here. I just kind of go in a circular motion, and this is kind of tinted in a light green or emerald color, so you actually know if you've soaked the pads or not because you're going to see the color on the pads themselves. And that's what you do before you go ahead and put it on your ears. Again, really simple to use, really compact, and extremely, extremely easy.